Hey folks, Phil at digitaldjtips.com with these, the blue MoFi high fidelity headphones. We've been using these for a while now and we think they're worth telling you about. They really are something different. So, start with, they look different. They are, you can tell instantly. Look at the way the hinges are working here. There's six different pivot points on the whole headphone, including these kind of sideways bits here, which of course are good for DJing because you can get one of the ears off and one on. They got a kind of retro feel, very well made in this kind of gunmetal. There's an adjustable headband tension knob there, so you can get that exactly how you want it. But the selling point of these things, despite the fact that they just look different to anything else, big thick padding, very well made, the selling point is the little switch here, because they are an active headphone. You can turn them on and off. You can use the supplied USB cable to charge them. And on a 3-hour charge, you get about 12 hours of the inbuilt headphones amp. Yep, they've got a headphones amp built in, which is something that hi-fi buffs love. They love the idea of having an amplifier between their headphone socket and their headphones that will just boost the signal and make sure that the drivers are getting driven properly. It kind of makes sense, especially with things like bus-powered DJ controllers, where the amplifier for your headphones is being fed by the USB cable from your computer. You're never going to get the optimum power to power your headphones properly through that kind of device. So certainly for DJs using controllers, and especially controllers that aren't plugged into the mains electricity, having a headphones amp in your headphones actually makes a bit of sense. So it's unique. I can't think of any other headphones with a headphone amp built in. What do they sound like, and are they any good for DJs? Well, the sound quality of these things was awesome. You have 3 settings here, off, on and on plus. When it's off, they just sound frankly like any headphone, they sound fine until you turn it on. And when you turn it on, you suddenly realise that you don't want to turn it off again. The best way I can describe it is presence. There's more presence, there's more immediacy, there's more expansiveness to the sound quality. The basses have more clarity and there's more of them, they've got more punch. But not at the expense of the overall sound or the treble. The treble sings a bit more. If you remember the old hi-fi amps back in the day, they had a loudness button that just put a bit of boost on the treble and the bass for low volume listening. That's kind of the feel you get. You just get a feel of it all being closer. The sound staging's better. And really the best way of describing it is to describe what it sounds like when you turn the amp off again. And everything just kind of goes distant. It's less engaging. You hear less in the music. I mean, it really is that obvious. It's awesome. It's really, really good. Now, in a DJ booth, when you've got like a proper Pioneer Allen and Heath mixer that's really pumping out into your headphones, do you need that? Probably not. But anywhere else, yes, I'd say you do. Yes, I'd say it does boost your enjoyment of the music. So as far as DJs go, well, they've got the padding you need. So they've got a lot of isolation. They are designed so that you can twist them out of the way when you're wearing them, so you can have kind of one twisted away if you don't want that on your ear, so you can monitor properly. So they're plus points, definitely for DJing with. No coiled cable. You get this cable here and a longer version here without the iOS remote control on it, but apart from that, there's no coiled cable in there. So if you're the kind of DJ who likes a coiled cable, then you're not going to find one of those. And the cables are non-standard as well. They're 1/8 inch, but they've got this long part for sliding them in. So if you do wanted to replace the cable with a coiled one, it's not going to be that easy. The other thing is that I like headphones that sit nicely around your neck, and these, just like a lot of big headphones, kind of are a bit constricting when you haven't got them on your ears. So that's a minus point for DJing, and of course they're quite big and heavy, so they don't fold up particularly well for carrying around. However, if you want one pair of headphones that you can use at home to audition your music and also to DJ with, they're great. I would say that they're not the kind of headphones that you'd wear out of the house very much, even though with that built-in headphone amp they're really good for pushing the volume of iPods and so on. Just because, I don't know, they just don't feel like an outdoor headphone to me. But certainly for one set of headphones for your DJing and for having at home to audition and listen to your music and prepare your tracks on. If that's what you want from a pair of headphones, they're great. If you only want DJ headphones, if you only want something to use in the DJ booth with pro DJ gear, and when you're out and about you're happy to use your earbuds or something smaller, then they don't really make sense. But as a headphone, despite DJing, despite what DJs need. They're just awesome. I've never heard anything quite so good. Maybe it's because I've never used a headphone amplifier before, but you really can tell the difference. So purely from an audiophile's point of view, they're really good. It's the Blue MoFi Audiophile headphones here at Digital DJ Tips, and if you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to the channel or join up to the website for free at digitaldjtips.com/join.